ain't gonna light it somewhere. I know what's in the archives. If I can get there, I still need to go down into the actual story. Fragrant taste, rose liquid in his mouth, Turkish delights. He thought. I like rose Turkish delight. Do I want to face a monster yet? I don't know. Do I? Stefano! Oh my god, it's Stefano. You know what? Oh, Stefano! You know what? He can come with us.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
The
British Museum.
Where's Stefano? I'm not gonna light this, am I?
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
So I think it was like a curse they uncovered by accident. Oh, right, Stefano. Well, I was gonna drop it, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie this, am I? At all. Let me in! I might as well get the first monster. Well, jokes to be you, I can still play. Bam ba dam bam 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 bam.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Ah, shit. Here we go. We're locked in now, so we'll have to do it. I'm probably gonna get scared a few times because I haven't done Amnesia in absolutely forever. As I said, we're locked in. I think, you're wrong. I broke it by hand.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
So this is just teaching us the puzzles. So I need to figure out which books it is first. So that one. That one. I want this note. Another region rich with lore is Alstart? Alstart. Sure. Deep within East Persian woods. This is my ADHD for you. I don't know how to read. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brennenburg. Why have I gone really posh, guys? The quiet forest, clan mountains dressed in the scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be. Albert? Albate? Something. The area is haunted by the dark. As any local I knew had what accent am I going into? Ask any local and you will hear proof of widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it is certainly serves as entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The story reaches all the way back into the time of the First Year's War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods, and they were damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wound up tainted souls and have always been disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. I have autism, I can't read shit. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, well known a Erudite, sure, visited, at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn and for a fortnight as he looked for the remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all prominent members of society paid notice, and he mentioned in many records of time. One day, he went to investigate the borough in the northwestern Glads, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenville some times year later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Baron of Brummer lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Blah. And like most of those noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, so this is where he comes in. A nobleman from Rhineland claiming the role as protector of the Persian state. That is Persian, right? Or is it Parisian? I don't know words. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to the lineage and heritage, therefore birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron, in fact, is the one and the same who came to the West over 300 years ago. Lived through time as an occupation and joined coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Okay, so that's the folklore. That's actually kind of cool. So now that we have that, is there anything else in here before I like wander off into Monster? Oh, I forgot that. Wilhelm and his tools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid any further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter is handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. I can like that, cool. Right, I'm gonna open this. Just so I can get in. Hello? Oh god. You guys, I'm kind of scared. You guys, I'm kind of scared. Winter. Winter. Where? 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 Where is he though? Where? Where? You know, I'm tempted to just save and quit and then come back in so at least my game is saved. Yo, I'm scared. It's fine, just don't worry about it. Like, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Why have I put myself through Amnesia, the one game that terrified me as a child? I think I played this when I was like, what? 17? 16? Something like that? 16, 17, I believe, when I started playing Amnesia. So this is terrifying. Where do I go? I forgot the way! How do I get out? How do I actually get out? Is this the way out? It is. Goodbye! I ain't dealing with that.